The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Just what has changed in Hannibal at the Mark Twain Boyhood Home and Museum in the last 46 years? We'll find out on Muddy River Gems, brought to you by Dot Foods.
In January of 1978, I arrived on the scene here at the Mark Twain Museum. And at that time, right here on the museum mall, we had 4 buildings, and that's what we had open to the public.
Well, Henry, we've made our way into the museum gallery.
Well, we wanted to maximize the visitor's experience in the building. We wanted to convey a number of Mark Twain's books. So here on the first floor, you come in and we have scenes that are obviously 3-dimensional scenes relating to Adventures of Tom Sawyer, which is probably the most read of Mark Twain's books, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court.
That's coming up on the next Muddy River Gem, brought to you by Dot Foods.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Kyle Beckman. And Kyle, welcome, first of all.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Thanksgiving's over. Now it's on to Christmas. And what better way to kick Christmas off than to talk about kicking it off in Payson, right?
That's right.
Okay, so the Village of Payson is technically what it's called, right?
Correct.
Okay, and
Yep.
you are a town trustee, and you put on this yearly light the Christmas tree town party type thing, right?
Right.
All right, and that's coming up pretty quick.
Yep. This
December-
Sunday.
This
It's
Sunday.
This Sunday
Okay.
at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, and it is in Payson's South Park, is that
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's also kind of known as like our square. It's kind
Okay.
of the main park right in the middle of Payson.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And so what can people expect?
Yeah. So it's gonna kind of be a mix of different kind of self-entertainment pieces. We're gonna have different stations for kids and families to do, like letters to Santa Claus. They'll get to do games, create crafts. They'll get to have hot cocoa, cookies, all kinds of different treats, and then they'll get to visit with Santa. So
I was going to
every
say,
kid-
yeah, the
every
big guy's
kid-
got to be there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So he'll come in about 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Our Payson Fall Creek Fire and Rescue will bring him in on fire truck.
Awesome.
He'll head up to the bandstand, and then everybody will jump in line and get to go up, see Santa, tell him what's on their list. And then everybody can kind of mosey around the park, check out the displays before we light them up. Get to do all the activities, get the treats, photos, this, that, the other, and then around 6 o'clock, depending on how long the line is to see Santa, we'll count down, light up the whole park, and then everybody can still kind of mix, mingle, and visit. after
Yeah,
that.
and really get in the spirit. I can see it now. And speaking of, you mentioned the park, so there are some improvements that y'all have made that people can also go check out, right?
Yeah, and that's really that's kind of a secondhand benefit for us. Our town board has really been engaged over the last couple years on just community development, and our maintenance team is just like they're awesome. Everything we send their way, they knock it out of the park. They do it all internally, so we limit the amount that we outsource. But here in the past year or so, we've really focused on different repairs and improvements around kind of like our most heavily trafficked areas. So the main park, and then kind of the main drag through town.
Yeah.
And so we've improved tons of sidewalks, whether it's replacing them, fixing them, adding new ones. And then in the park, we used to have just one utility light that lit up the whole park. And I use that lit up a little bit loosely.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably not too bright, but...
Right. But yeah, and so, we worked on different ways to improve that, and so now we've got 9 new lamp posts that are and they're similar to what you'd see in Washington Park, but it just lights up the whole square. It looks great. It's safer. It's more visible. It just catches your eye as you drive through town, and it's some of that beautification, but it's like safety pieces, and then just community improvement. We just want people to see, the things that these groups, the maintenance and the town board and everybody's really been working on. It's kind of a chance to showcase it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you get to go see the big guy, watch the park get lit up. You get to go check out all the beautification that's been done. And how many years have you been doing this?
So this is our third year of doing this specific event.
Okay.
Decades ago we used to do something similar. we've always had this little tradition in town where there would be a Christmas tree where people could go put ornaments up on the light.
Yeah.
And it just kind of went away for a while. And, we have a couple decent-sized events throughout the year in Payson, but, for us and where we're located between Hannibal and Quincy, they're so accessible that it's kind of hard for us to keep people in town because everything's so convenient. So we have to find ways to keep people around or bring people to us.
Sure.
And so some of those other events, like our Old Settlers Picnic is a great one. Those are the types of opportunities we're looking at. And so this event is just kind of another one that we want to keep expanding on and hopefully add more to it.
Absolutely. And so it is in Payson, but you don't have to be a Payson resident to go and appreciate all this, right?
No, absolutely not. We would
Good.
love to have people from Liberty,
Far and
Minden,
wide.
Quincy. Bring them all out and let's all just build up on the community and have some fun.
Yeah, that's excellent. Okay, so this Sunday, say the date and time again, just so we can.
Yep. So this Sunday, December 3rd,
Okay.
5 o'clock is when Santa will show up.
Okay.
And then around 6 o'clock is when we'll light up the whole park.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So come one, come all, and,
That's right.
and kick the season off right with a visit with Santa and some fun times for the whole family. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Building some new traditions.
Absolutely, and check out
Right.
Payson and the beautiful park in the process.
Right.
So there you
Sounds
go,
great.
Kyle. Appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. You
Uh-huh.
too.
All right, coming up, I sit down with the gals from the PBPA to talk about Quincy's Who's Got the Voice. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Find furniture for the family room, bedroom, dining room, or home office. With new items arriving every week, discover furnishings and inspiration to create a better life at home. Harvey's Furniture, our home, your home. Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy. And we're back. Joining me now, I have Jessica Hollensteiner and Amber Hastings, and you are with the Quincy Police Department. I want to get this right. You are Detective Jessica Hollensteiner. Is that correct?
Okay. Soon to be sergeant.
Soon to be sergeant.
Right.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I love
Thank
that.
you.
And Officer Hastings. And you gals are here to talk about something I don't know if you've ever done it before, but it's very intriguing to me. So, and that is Quincy's Who's Got the Voice. Not only does it sound like an awesome event, which I can't wait to hear more about, but it goes back to a really excellent cause. And that is the PBPA. And I wanted to get a little background on that first, because when I first heard about it, I was like, what is
this?
Yeah, what is that?
Yep.
So I think you kind of got nominated to talk a little bit about that, right?
So the PBPA is the Police Benevolent Protective Association. It is actually our union, but this is going to be the social side that's hosting the event.
Okay.
So with the social, we do gatherings, and one of the biggest things we like to do is raise money for our community. We kind of talked about it before, but we have a big event coming up that requires money to get back to our community, which we're going to be doing Shop with the Cop.
Shop with the Cop,
on December 2nd at Target. So that is why we want to raise this money, because we want to give back.
Absolutely.
And be a part of the community.
Absolutely. And you mentioned before that, you used to do this years ago, but you kind of took a pause because, of course, COVID. Everybody knows, blah, 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 blah. And then, we lost a lot of our bigger stores that you could actually go and shop at. So now, you mentioned Target. I mean, I love Target.
Doesn't everybody?
Right? I think so.
the kids are going to love it.
Oh, they are. And to have the opportunity to shop with police officers, how cool is that? I mean, that is just so neat.
It's cool for them, but we probably love it more.
I was going to say, it's got to be rewarding on both ends. So super cool. But of course, in order to do that, you do have to have funds.
Right.
So the event that we're talking about, Who's Got the Voice, does just that. It raises those funds, right?
Correct. It does.
So you, in essence, kind of gather all this talent, and I don't know how you gather. If they just like sign up, but you already have all the contestants that you need,
Yes.
right? So how many are there?
15.
15.
contestants.
Okay, so you're going to have 15 people who want to showcase these hopefully amazing voices, right?
We hope, yes.
Who I have no doubt. Quincy does have some great
They do,
talent.
right,
they do.
So I have no doubt if they're going to get the courage to get up there and sing.
Good for them.
Right?
It's not me.
Right, me either. But they get, not only do they get to showcase their talent, but they get a pretty hefty prize.
Yes, we are talking about $1,000 cash prize for first place.
Man, I wish I could sing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
$300 for second place, and even third place will get $150.
That's it.
And
That's
it's free. It was free entry for them.
Yeah, they don't
So-
even have to pay to get up there. I mean,
And they get dinner and dessert.
see, okay. All right. And so this event, which is open to the public, right?
Correct.
Okay. It's held December
15th.
15th.
Yes.
Okay. Go
We
ahead.
have, so doors will open at 5 o'clock. There will be social hour from 5 to 6. There will be a cash bar available. Dinner will be served at 6 o'clock, and then the talent will hit the stage at 7.
7. It's all taking place at the Ambiance.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you mentioned that you've already sold quite a few tables, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We're approaching the 20 table mark,
That's outstanding.
which is pretty exciting because
Yeah.
we haven't done any of this yet, any real publicity.
Right,
so
right.
That's nice.
It's incredible. So all the contestants are signed up. So the talent is already booked. Now you
booked.
just have to get your ticket, and you can get individual tickets or table tickets, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so for an individual ticket, what is it?
It is $60 for an individual ticket,
Okay.
or $50 a piece if you buy two. So for
Oh.
a couple, it'd be 100. So you
Perfect.
get that break. And then that price remains for the whole table. So if you wanted to buy a table first, which seats 8, then it would be $400.
So grab your friends.
Right? I was going to say, yeah,
It's
grab
the
your
most
friends.
wonderful time of the year.
I was going to say, and this is just yet another way to kick off the season, and I'm
It
sure there
is.
are going to be some holiday
Get on your
songs in
fancy
there.
clothes that you
Right?
bought on Black Friday
Oh
and
my
Cyber
gosh,
Monday.
right?
And come on out.
Yeah, and go check out talent, support an awesome cause, and the community as a whole. I think that's just
Enjoy
very,
your
very
Right.
friends.
Oh,
Husband,
Right?
wife.
I'll add
whoever.
in too that it is the time of year where people are having their little holiday parties
Yeah.
for their work groups, and we actually have some people who are like, you know what, we'll turn it into that.
Perfect.
Instead of just
Yeah.
going and sitting around somewhere,
It's
we'll go enjoy
ready-made.
some. Yep, absolutely.
You don't even have to plan it.
So-
That's a fantastic idea. Bob, are you listening? Bob,
Buddy
are you
River,
listening?
we
Yeah,
gotta
that's
see
why I
you
was like,
there.
hello.
Christmas party.
But yeah, super cool. And then so you mentioned sponsors. I'm sure you have some sponsors, but these things
Correct.
are not cheap. And of course,
They're
we don't
not.
want to take away from the funds that we want to go back to the community. So you're looking for sponsors, and can those be individual businesses? Anything? How does that?
Any way you want. We've actually received just some cash donations.
Okay.
We've received items for our silent auction that we're going to hold, and those range from, we've gotten $25 gift certificates. We've gotten packages that are, $150 worth. We've got some leaf blowers and things like that people have just donated. So.
And this is all taking place at the event as well?
Correct. The silent auction will be
Okay.
held there. We'll also have a gun raffle. And then as far as table sponsorships, if you buy the gold level sponsorship, you get a front row table.
Gosh, yeah.
So that's
And it's
pretty
gonna be
nice.
good talent.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so fun night, good cause, community support. The Shop for a Cop is very intriguing to me because I think that it is something that you've done before, and I think a lot of people have heard of it.
Right.
But it's basically to take kids who may not have the opportunity to just go out and shop, but they also get to shop with people that they look up to, and it shows that that you're the good guys, right? I think that's
Right.
really important.
Right.
Very important.
Yes, it is a very exciting thing for us to be able to hang out with little kids and kind of show them a different side of
Yeah.
who we are, who they might not see on a regular basis. We take our families out with us, so our kids get to join in and help them shop. And when we take these kids shopping, they're shopping for siblings and parents or grandparents, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, a lot of people have probably heard of it, but I don't think that they realize that we actually are putting up all the money to do
Right.
that.
for the gifts, for the wrapping, and we even provide breakfast of some sort, donuts.
Probably
Yeah.
donuts.
Like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Sounds fitting.
Well, I mean, come on, who doesn't love donuts? But so yeah, I think it's just awesome, and this is of course the way to help fund that. So
Yes.
get your tickets. If they want to get tickets, how do they go about doing that?
They can reach out to our page, which we have a Facebook page, Quincy, Who's Got the Voice.
Yeah.
And we also have a couple phone numbers I could give you.
Yeah, shoot 'em out there.
So one of those is going to be 217-440-7656. That's going to be.
Is that your personal cell?
No.
Okay,
it's
I was
not.
like, oh boy, you're gonna get some
You're
calls
not
now.
getting that. The other one, I'm gonna have to take a break because I don't know it offhand. But
That's okay.
Patrick's number.
Okay.
So
okay.
I can look that
That's
up
all right.
and
We'll
then-
just link it.
Probably the easiest, if you have Facebook, jump on Facebook,
Yeah.
shoot a message, and get the tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. And then also on Facebook, so we haven't talked about the judges yet.
Right.
So you have some really, the judges, of course, are kind of famous as well, right? It's not just the talent, but
Yep.
you have some really cool judges. And I know that you've kind of leaked a couple of them,
Right.
but not all of them. So
Correct.
if people want to know who they are, they should go follow your Facebook page.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is, what is that, Quincy? Is it PBPA?
It is. It's Quincy's Who's Got the Voice.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. It's just
Okay.
exactly what the event name is. That's what our page name is.
Because
So,
we know
yes.
one, right? One
we
or
have
maybe
two of them that we've put out there.
Okay, okay.
One of them being the current Miss Quincy, Shelby Rose.
Shelby Rose. Who doesn't love
Yes,
Shelby
I know.
Rose?
My
Yeah.
8-year-old daughter is absolutely
Oh, I
fascinated
bet.
with her.
I bet.
So she's like super excited to see that,
Awesome.
even though she won't be there.
Well, that's all right. Yeah,
But
that's
You
okay.
can get a
You
picture
tell her
with
how it
her.
is.
And
There you
send it
go.
to her.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. And we're not gonna spoil the other ones. So go follow the Facebook page, and of course get your tickets for the awesome event that is Who's Got the Voice, and
Less than
it's at
3 weeks.
right, less than 3 weeks, and it's at the Ambiance, December 15th.
Friday.
Friday.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday, which is good because then
Yes.
if you're like
People are
me, and
less.
you're kind of old. I mean, well, okay. So a lot of people have a lot of stuff going on this time of
You're
year,
right,
but then
right.
also if you plan on having any cocktails the extra day before, but the extra
Just remember
recovery
to
day.
get your DD.
Right? Yes, you have to get your DD or your Lyft or whoever. Don't call me because I might be there, but
You will be
I
there.
will be there. Correction, I will be there. But yeah, Quincy's Who's Got the Voice, supporting the PBPA, which is the social aspect of the Quincy Police Department.
Correct.
Gals, thank
It
you so
is.
much,
Thank
and
you.
good
Thanks for
luck.
having us.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hope to see you.
We
This-
hope to see everybody there.
you won't see me on stage, but maybe you'll see me in the crowd.
I would probably
right?
clear the room out.
Oh my gosh, I know I would. They'd be like, talent? Scratch this
So
event
much
for
for
next
that.
year. Yeah, right? Yeah.
So yeah, come out December 15th.
There you go. Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right. That does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow.